summertime by the Bay. AT&T Park in San Francisco. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Number 59, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And our first pitch taken for ball 1 as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Road, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
3-0 now.
Wow, 3rd pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, I was interested to see what he was going to do in a 3-1 count. Was he willing to take it full, work the pitcher a little bit more, or because he had count leverage, was he going to come unglued? They have an aggressive plan today. This pitcher is going to have to be on top of his game.
Stepping in now, number 4, hit down the line at first. One there, throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 7 homers and 32 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. And he struck him out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Aaron Altair, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone, and there on the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
2 out with the man at first.
He's going.
He's running. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. And that's the third out. One left for Philadelphia. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Now in the box, Joe Pennick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who are you focused on, Dan?
Andrew McCutchen to get back on track. When it comes to facing right-handed pitching this season, he's hit under 200. I just can't figure it out. He's too good of a player to hit 200 facing anybody. So he'll be looking to figure that part of the game out ASAP.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Softly hit toward the hole. To his right, Santana. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Batting third, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Splits. No surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. On to third, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Herrera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Carlos Santana, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact, the more better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Williamson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's take a look at Joe Panic. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
Settling in now, Michael Franco. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Franco could find himself a member of the National League All-Star squad this year, and he's had a nice season so far. Currently second in fan votes among third basemen.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Williamson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2 out, nobody on. Skied down the left field line. Williamson on his horse. A run to end the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1-0. So digging in now, Mac Williamson set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Mac
First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Three and 0 now. Borges Hernandez will be next. The 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next to bat for the Giants, Borges Hernandez. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Williamson on at first. Nobody out. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Count remains at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Phillies D. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it, offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
So in now for San Francisco, Nick Hundley.
Come on, Giants!
Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from
Leading off for
digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Standing in now, Vince Velasquez. Now a bunt attempt here. Comes set and the 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2. No outs here. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Now a bunt attempt here to Crawford for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to Sandoval at first, and that'll end the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 59. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
59.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The second baseman, number 12. Go. Panic.
Here's Joe Panic. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. 2 down.
Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit. And that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Crawford, the runner at first with 2 gone. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 4.
Now here's the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And this is fouled at the plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Altair. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCutchen on the move, but this will land out there just foul. The windup and the 0-1. And how did he do that? So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat.
Evan Longoria.
Now the pitch. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound.
Now batting, left fielder, Max Williamson.
Stepping up to the plate, Mac Williamson. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Williamson, a 27-year-old, comes into the day as the second leading vote getter amongst left fielders in All-Star fan balloting, so we may see him in the Midsummer Classic this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push for.
Oh, a diving stop by Santana. How about that? Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
You're nothing, Phillies.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, left fielder.
All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. Up next will be Nick Williams. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Swing and a miss.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. This one's flared out toward left. In comes Williamson into a slide as he makes a great basket catch.
Thing to do to stop one from going in the gap, but a nice sliding catch right there. He sure made that look easy.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not the defense and massaging and pitching staff.
Into the box, Vince Velasquez. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Way in front of that fastball. The 1-1. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. Pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the third out. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local station. Striding in once again, Yorkis Hernandez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Alfaro. And he makes the throw to first. On away.
Up next for the Giants.
Standing in, Nick Hundley. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Hey, he hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one. Now the 3-2 pitch. And the walk. Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready for another chance. Number 59, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirty. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop. His pitching pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. A 1-1. And this one gets fouled for the second strike. So we'll see what Boats wants to do here with 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Runner goes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's Joe Panic. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. In there, a base hit. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in for a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Hundley at second, Panic at first, 2 out in the inning.
He's going!
And a double steal try here.
Runner!
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple, but they're up 1-0. Digging in and looking for more. Number 4. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 4.
Way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball that misses. The 2-1 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats.
Come on, Giants.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Popped him up. In comes Williamson. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Altair, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And Hundley's tag will not be in time. He's safe at home plate.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send, but it all worked out.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. Oh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. And this is caught in the air over at third, and that's going to wind up a 1-5 putout. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Williams. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Altair on second. Santana on at first with 2 down. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, all tied at 1-1. Ready for another chance? Andrew McCutchen. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Andrew McCutchen.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Chopper to short. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Riding in once again, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's got it. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
First baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Missed with a slider. One pitch. Hit out towards second. Hernandez ranging up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in San Francisco, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now, Jorge Alfaro. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Way in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. Bounce down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, pitcher. In the last inning.
Andrew Knapp will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Andrew Knapp.
A ball and no strikes. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Now stands 6-1 and hits from both sides of the plate. This is his first year at the big league level. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And the 2-1. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
2 out, nobody on. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got to lift those now.
Ground ball left side. Oh, look at Longo. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Tommy Hunter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Tommy Hunter.
Ready once again, Mac Williamson will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Fielder, Mac Williamson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Catches the inside corner for a strike. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pereira is there, and he has it for the first out.
Center fielder number 7, Ortiz Hernandez.
Digging in to try it again. Ortiz Hernandez 0 for 2 for him to this point. set and the pitch. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Herrera is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher Nick Hundley. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
It's 1-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 4. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Let's go. Shut this guy down.
First pitch on its way. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 56, Tony Watson.
Into the box now, Aaron Altair. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? One there on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score remains tied 1-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 4.
Alan Henson is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 20.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Joe Pennant. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Popped him up. Franco waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there. Didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two out, nobody on. This is flared out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. 9th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Hunter Strickland will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And here now is Carlos Santana. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Carlos Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Comes set with the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. There to flag it is Sandoval. A nice play for the first down.
Franco.
In now, Michael Franco. As he rips it on the ground to second. Panic is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Now at the plate, Nick Williams, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to short. There is Crawford. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Italy Ramos comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 61. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 9.
Next to bat for the Giants, Andrew McCutchen. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good hands back on those.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Too high. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Turn gone, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on. He strikes him out as well. So make it back when he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Pitch on the way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Let's go, guys.
Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Pereira is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Jorge Alfaro.
Corey Guerin takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Corey Guerin.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, good take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, number 9. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So the batting order to Hernandez. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Wrong.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Now the 2-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 full count. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Chopped weakly to the right. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Now batting, number 4.
Ready now, number 4. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Runner's going. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. So stepping in, Gorky Hernandez. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Nick Hundley. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 60, Austin Jackson.
Up and in for ball 1. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
1-1 1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he needs to pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing here and a little looper, and I don't think anyone's going to get there. That one's going to fall. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.